leg and come back to upright, bringing your feet into parallel. Jump your feet together and bring your arms down for a well-earned rest. Well done. Basic twist. Come into a lying position on your back and stretch your arms out to the side, placing your palms and shoulders firmly onto the floor. Move your shoulder blades under. Spread your toes apart. Feel the back and shoulders moulding to the straight lines of the floor. Bend your knees as far as they come towards the chest. Inhale, keeping your knees and ankles together. Exhale, rolling your knees to the right. Focus on keeping your arms pressing outwards and your shoulders pushing firmly into the ground. You may feel or hear your spine lengthening as it extends to the correct alignment. Knees and ankles kept together. Breathe easy. Focus on creating length between the left lower rib and the hip. Now turn your head to look over your left hand. Relax into this pose, stomach soft, breathing soft and relaxed. On your next inhale, slowly bring your knees back to the center. Take a refreshing breath. Now exhale and roll over to the left, lengthening from the right lower rib to the right hip. Look over your right arm and breathe into this pose. This is soothing to the spine and neck, and warms and frees the lower back and hips. It also improves digestion and assists in elimination. Now inhale, bring your knees back to the center, hug your knees for a moment, come into a sitting position, feet firmly into the floor, ready for the next pose. The boat. Find yourself on your sitting bones, lifting out of the hips. Extend your spine upwards and press the soles of your feet into the floor with the knees and ankles together. Using your fingertips on the floor for balance, extend your abdomen as you lean back slightly. Bring your lower legs up parallel to the floor. Breathe softly in and out through the nose while opening the chest and squeezing the shoulder blades together. Focus on a point at eye level in front of you. You may find this pose challenging to begin with. Doing this pose will rapidly increase strength and muscle tone in your midsection. Now bring your feet to the floor, hugging your knees as you extend your spine upwards. Now come back into the starting position, taking a moment to find your balance. Lift your legs to parallel, knees and ankles together. This time, bring your arms up beside your knees, parallel to the floor, opening the chest. Keep your focus on that point in front of you. This will help your stability. Continue with a controlled breathing. Feel the stimulation of the entire abdominal region as you hold this pose for a few more breaths. Now come down, feet to the floor, hugging the knees, rest here. Now we will repeat one more time, bringing the legs and arms up, lifting the entire body gracefully out of the hips, chest opening up, palms facing each other. Keep challenging yourself to stay in this pose longer. If you find the stimulation of the midsection becoming intense, just persist with it, knowing your mind has ultimate control over the body. Now come down out of the pose, hug your knees and feel invigorated. The bridge. Lie on your back with your legs bent, heels close to the buttocks, feet pressing firmly into the floor, hip width and parallel. Your arms should be slightly out from your sides, the palms of your hands pressing firmly into the floor. Inhale, and with the exhale, raise the hips up by pushing strongly into the floor with your feet. Keep the buttocks firm and press the shoulders and arms into the floor. Only go to the height that you are comfortable with. Take a few nourishing breaths in this position as you keep opening the chest and lengthening the torso. Now come down slowly, resting for one slow, deep breath. Now inhaling, lifting your hips again, while simultaneously bringing your arms over your head to the floor behind you. Keep lifting your buttocks away from the floor, keeping them contracted, which will help protect the lower spine. And work softly with the breath, keeping the head and neck relaxed. This pose stretches the whole front of the body and brings mobility to the spine. Breathing is improved from the opening of the rib cage and chest area. Now exhale as you lower your hips and arms back to the starting position. Last one here, pressing through the heels as you raise your hips and bring your arms over your head to the floor, pushing your limit but keeping the movement controlled at all times. Breathe into this pose and you will find you can increase the curve in your spine with every exhale. Remember to keep the buttocks tight. This movement is key to all back bends and will help you to progress to more advanced poses. Breathe easy as you glide your hips and arms down, feeling the benefits this pose brings to your body. The locust. Roll over to your right and come to a position lying face down on the floor, with your arms alongside your body, palms and forehead down. Bring your knees and ankles together. The guys will have to adjust the placement of the tackle to a position that is comfortable. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and down. Push your palms into the floor. Pull the abs inwards, contracting the buttocks and pressing the hips and pubis firmly into the floor. On your next exhale, Raise the legs to a height that is comfortable but challenging. Keep the buttocks activated. Lock the knees, keeping the ankles together. This pose aids digestion and relieves flatulence. Since the spine is stretched back, it becomes elastic, keeping the nerves toned and healthy, and increasing back mobility. Now release, come down, head to one side, and take 2 recovery breaths. Now bring the forehead back into the floor, center your body, and on your next exhale, raise the legs up, keep squeezing the buttocks. Extend the front of your body as you pull the shoulder blades together, raising the head, the arms, and the upper torso away from the floor. Looking straight ahead, opening the front of the chest and pushing down the lines of the arms. Keep the legs working strongly. This is an excellent warm-up for the more advanced back bending movements, as it strengthens the quadriceps, inner legs, and lumbar region. Now release, easing the body back to the floor. Kneeling twist. Sit on your heels with your knees together, the tops of your feet pressing firmly into the floor. Your head, shoulders and hips should be in one straight line, arms relaxed by the sides, keeping your base firm by contracting your buttocks. Inhale, extend the spine upwards. Exhale, twist around to the right, placing your left hand on the outside of your right thigh, turning the head in the direction of the twist, but keeping the head and shoulders relaxed. Take a few breaths here, keeping the stomach soft and the eyes soft. Now exhale, release the twist, come back into the starting position. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, repeat to the left, turning in the midsection of your body. Focus on the breath, controlled inhalation, controlled exhalation. This simple twisting motion rinses and cleanses the digestive organs of the body. You'll find with each exhale you can go further into the twist. Now come back into the center. We will move on to the rejuvenating downward facing dog to give the spine a good stretch after all the work it has just done. Stretching your arms out in front of you, make sure your feet and knees are hip-width apart, lifting your buttocks up to the ceiling and pushing your hands into the floor and straightening the legs as you extend through the front of the body. Breathe slowly and evenly with the knowing you are breathing more vitality into your body. By repeating a pose, you are creating new neurological pathways between your mind and your body, which translate into a better understanding of the pose. Now walk your feet to the front of your mat and come into a seated position. Hamstring stretch. Now we are going to stretch the hamstrings. You either like these or love them. For those of you who find this position challenging, we're going to use a strap which will assist you in maintaining the correct position on the floor. The technique with the hamstrings is to take it gently and really feel the movement. As with every yoga pose, feel confident in the move before you move deeper into the stretch. Come to a position lying on your back and stretch your arms down beside you, your shoulders firmly on the floor. Move your shoulder blades under, spread your toes apart. Feel the back and shoulders moulding to the straight lines of the floor. Bend your right knee close to your chest and extend with your left heel, pushing firmly into an imaginary wall, with the left thigh pushing into the floor. Now take your strap and put it over the ball of the right foot and straighten the leg, extending it towards the ceiling, bringing it only as far forward as you feel comfortable. Feel the press through the heels of both legs and breathe into this movement. Now inhale, and as you exhale, relax in your lower abdomen and breathe your legs slowly down towards you, extending in the spine, keeping your toes pulling towards the floor and heel pushing to the ceiling. This helps with the stretch in the hamstrings. If you feel a burning behind the knees, you've gone too far. You should feel a healthy stretch in the hamstrings. Keep your buttocks and thighs firm. As you look for the stretch right through the back of the leg, use the breath to deepen the stretch without force. You will find that every time you practice, your legs will move closer to your body. Now take the strap into your left hand. Focus on keeping the bottom leg firm. Exhale, bring the legs softly across the body. Keep both buttocks to the floor and stretch through the back of the buttock to the heel. Keep easing the leg across the body. Your body will learn to appreciate this stretch more every time you practice it. Now bring your leg back to upright and slowly down to the floor. Take a moment here for a deep, relaxing breath. Now bring the left knee into the chest, putting the strap over the ball of the left foot. Extend the leg to straight. The strap over the ball of the foot activates the movement from the calf to the heel. Keep accelerating the stretch through the back of the leg. You will find as your hamstrings lengthen, your lower back will feel more mobile, healthy, and you will have a more powerful stride as you walk. Keep breathing the legs towards you, feeling the stretch through the Achilles, calf and hamstring. Regulate the intensity of the stretch. Is it increasing, decreasing, or staying the same? Ease off slightly if it is increasing, and when it decreases, the muscles have opened, so move slightly deeper. Now take the strap into the right hand, breathing the leg across the body. Keep your buttocks and legs firm. Bring your leg back to upright and slowly down to the floor. Seated forward bend. Come to a sitting position with your legs together in front of you. We are going to begin our forward bending in staff pose, which is the base for all forward bends. For this we will need a blanket and a belt or strap. Sit on the edge of your folded blanket, or if you are more flexible, you will not require a blanket. Move the fleshy part of your buttocks from underneath you, so that you are on top of your sitting bones, which are located at the very tops of your legs. Roll the thighs inwards so that the kneecaps are facing directly upwards. Activate the legs by pressing downward into the floor and out through the heels. Spread the toes wide and pull them towards you. Lengthen your lower back muscles down as you extend your spine up and out of the pelvis. Now take your strap around both feet. The strap's purpose is to keep the spine straight. This is very important. Be aware the head is an extension of the spine, so keep it aligned accordingly. Use the breath to create the optimum degree of intensity in the stretch. On your next exhale, come down the belt further while maintaining the extension on the front and back of the torso. Some of you will be able to grab the sides of your feet. Breathe softly and continuously. You are working right into your kidney area here. You will feel the sensation of the kidneys working strongly. This is okay. Keep working with your body. Don't pull yourself forward by the strength of your upper body. Keep bending at the hips, maintaining a relaxed head and neck. This pose massages and stimulates the abdominal organs, rejuvenating them. Let's go a little further. Relax your abdomen and inhale as you lengthen. Exhale and come further forward, increasing the space in your vertebrae. There are a lot of nerves in the spinal system, and as they are freed and nourished, you will experience improved energy flow, bringing more vitality and improved sexual function. Now slowly release and come back to staff position. Relaxation. Congratulations, you have reached the relaxation. This part of the yoga experience will allow you to really take your awareness inwards. Here you will be able to get a better appreciation of the real benefits of yoga you have just completed. So let go. You deserve it after the stimulating routine. The relaxation will bring you into contact with a deeper state of well-being, which is the very essence of your life. Let the relaxation quieten your mind and let the thoughts pass that you want to let go of. To relax completely, you must first relax your body, and your mind will follow. It will leave you refreshed and nourished. Put on something warm before this pose, or cover yourself with a blanket. You are now going to calm and relax the whole body. Slowly roll down your spine so your right and left sides contact the floor evenly. Come into a comfortable lying position. Take a deep, relaxing breath as you focus on the inhalation and the exhalation, and continue breathing with a deep, relaxed rhythm. Feel how the body is contacting the floor. Even weight on the right buttock, left buttock, your feet hip-width apart, left and right heels contacting the ground, right shoulder, left shoulder, the back of the hands resting gently on the ground. Settle into the position that is most comfortable for you. Feel free to adjust the position of the body if you don't feel completely comfortable. Inhale softly through the nose